Hello, my name is Matthew with Grace Electric out of Jaffrey, New Hampshire. Our number is 603-532-9900. We do have a 24-hour service, which happens to be me. And my cell phone number is 603-204-8614. We do carry a 1-year warranty on our fixtures, devices, and anything else electrical that pertains to the electrical. I'm going to start out with the transformer. This massive green thing is N-Star's transformer, and what it is the power that comes from the street comes here and then goes out to the buildings underground. So it is a each building has a 400 amp service, which we will go to next. This is the house panel. There is a panel legend for the house panel. It gives you your heat for your sprinkler rooms. Everything is indicated on the panel schedule to what it pertains to in the panel. If there's any problems with this, then shut the breaker off and call us, and we will come by and find out what happened. This should not be opened or maybe be locked, so nobody can fiddle with anything. This is the meter for building A. Okay, this is the main disconnect for the building, which comes directly from the transformer, and each individual meter going to each individual apartment comes off this breaker, and each individual unit has their own breaker right next to the meter. So for whatever problems electrically or via that, these are your main disconnects. This meter right here is for the house panel. This house panel covers sprinkler room, fire alarm, heat, site lighting, and the sprinkler system. So this is the house panel, and that controls also the house panel in Building C sprinkler room for the septic. So next, from the meter, we come into the panel that is located inside the unit. Each breaker is labeled with the panel schedule here, and it corresponds to the breakers here. These are arc fault breakers, newly required by the 2008 code. So if you do have a problem with your bedroom, dining room, anything other than that's a mechanical device, you may want to check to see if your breaker had been tripped. That could be caused by an arc in an extension cord or anything to that effect. And inside the closet is your phone box. This phone box has all your hybrid cable, and the top box will be your phone box, the bigger box, and the bottom box is your cable box. Comcast has already supplied the coax out to their handhole. This blank right here is to access your cable company for a possible future modem. On the back side of every unit, there is a connection for a future condenser for air conditioning. There's the line set and the T-stat wire underneath this in-use cover, and here is the location for the future power of the condenser. There is a box behind here and a run of ENT with a pull string back to the electrical panel for future pulling of wires to here for the condenser. Your exterior lights, the front light has a photo eye on the back of it. So if you happen to leave the light on during the day and the sun hits the photo eye, your light will shut off. So there's no harm in leaving your outside light on all day. because the sun will shut it off, and then when you get back from work at a late hour, the light will turn on automatically. So if the bulb is good, which is a new compact fluorescent, and the light still does not work, it could quite possibly be the photo eye.
Okay.
Here is a standard phone jack. The wire that's supplying this phone jack is a hybrid cable. That is a Cat5 and a coax in the same cable. So anywhere where there's a blank plate or a phone jack, you can also have a television set or a coax connection for a computer or TV. This is a GFI. There's two circuits inside your kitchen. There's one GFI and another GFI. These bounce along the counter. First GFI hits the first receptacle, slips over, and then there's a receptacle at the end of the island. So if any of these receptacles do not work, try resetting the GFI by pressing the reset button, which is the top button. And it might not be this one. If it's the next circuit, the middle receptacle, you reset and test that. Your microwave has its receptacle in the cabinet above it. There's no other way to make this any more room for you in your microwave. The dishwasher has its cord connection underneath the sink. That is for disconnect the means of your dishwasher. Here are your light switch for the hallway and for each hallway. Now there are light switches for your future chandelier in your dining room, which is controlled by a switch over here, and you have the potential to have a fan inside your living room. There are switched outlets that are controlled by a switch over on this wall and this wall into your living room, and there's switch receptacles in the bedrooms for lighting.
You're gonna call.
Unlike the box that is in the living room, this box is not rated for a fan. It is rated for a light fixture that's less than 50 pounds and is not a fan. Your two pendant fixtures are lit with a 40-watt halogen bulb. This bulb right here should not be installed when be touched by your fingers. Use either a latex glove, a tissue, paper towel, anything to keep your fingers off of this bulb. The life expectancy of the bulb is decreased because the oils from your skin heat up and basically ruin the bulb. So to change that, buy the proper bulb, 40-watt halogen, use some sort of material to block touching that bulb.